नैते श्रुति पार्थ जानन योगी मुह्यति कश्चन तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु योग युक्तो भवर्जुन. Hello friends, this is the 27th shlok of the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Naite Sriti Parth Janan, which means not by knowing all these paths, O Parth, Yogi Muhyati Kaschana, which means the yogi is deluded anytime. Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu, which means therefore in all times Yoga Yukto Bhavarjuna, which means be joined with Yoga, O Arjun. So, in the previous three shloks, Sri Krishna has been describing the two paths which are taken by people. I mean, people are forced to take these two paths. The one path is the path of light, and the other path is the path of darkness. So, in that regard, in this shlok, Shri Krishna is telling Arjun that the one who understands these two paths, that person is not deluded. So he is knowledgeable. A person who is knowledgeable of these two paths, that person is not deluded. Therefore, at all times, O Arjun, you should remain joined with the divine. So you should always situate yourselves in yoga. So basically, what Sri Krishna is saying is that in our life, we should have this ability to really see which is the path of darkness and which is the path of light. And this understanding of which is the path of darkness and which is the path of light can only come to us when we join ourselves with the divine. If we join ourselves with the divine, then we will have the ability to make that distinction. If we stay attached with our ego, then our ego will cloud our understanding, and because of that clouding, we will not be able to make this distinction. And while we might think that we are going on the path of light, we might end up going in the path of darkness, and that will basically bind us to this world, and we will not be able to find freedom from this world of suffering. So when we join ourselves to our ego, then what happens is that we limit ourselves, and then our point of view actually becomes a limited point of view. We are only looking at things from our own ego's point of view, and when we do that, then there comes in this distinctions of mine and yours. And when that happens, then your thinking becomes biased. You can only look at it from your point of view, and you are not able to understand the things from the other's point of view. And because of that, many a times what happens is that we might end up in the wrong path. So this is something which is very common. I mean, when you look at point of views, there might be a person who can be a terrorist for one person, but he could be a freedom fighter for the other person. And so he is bad person from one person's point of view, but he is good person from the other person's point of view. So in this situation, is that person really good or bad? We are not able to distinguish, because it will depend on our point of view. If we belong to a community which considers that person to be a terrorist, then we'll say that he's a bad person. If we limit ourselves to the point of view of the community which calls a person as freedom fighter, then for us he's a good person. But in reality, whether he is a good person or he's a bad person, that is something which is only known to the divine. And so when we join ourselves to the divine, then only we develop such a point of view wherein we can neutrally have a look at a person or a situation, and then make a wise decision in terms of going with it or not going with it. If we are with the divine and we have this understanding of what is the path of light and what is the path of darkness, then we can evaluate this person from that point of view. And if he's on the path of light, then we'll support him. If he's in the path of darkness, then we will oppose him. But to develop this understanding, you have to have the union with the divine. Only when you are united with the divine will you have this ability to really see and neutrally evaluate a situation and see where the truth therein lies. A person could be a freedom fighter for one, he could be a terrorist for other. You have to have the wisdom to really see if that person is on the right path or if that person is on the wrong path. So that's why at all times we have to make it sure that we are joined with the divine, and that can only happen when we'll see the divine in everything, and when we'll see the eternal and unchanging in everything, and we'll go beyond the temporary. So when that will happen, then the attachment basically that we have, that disappears, and as that attachment disappears, then you have that neutral outlook towards things. You can then look at a situation from both point of views, and when you look at that, then only you will develop the understanding of what is the right path, what is the path of lightness. So that is what Shri Krishna is telling over here. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.